Hey you guys, it's Jada again. I just wanted to do one more 736 video before I jump into some other things real quick. But this one is going to be on a movement by either Eddie Brown or Alex Ward. And so we're going to be in the key of F. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. And they had a real open voice. And this is from the album by Maurette Brown Clark, The Dream. And it was I Have Decided. And so the move itself goes like this. That's the whole 736. Now, what's unique about this particular move, as you see, it was real simple. But for me, this is really profound for a couple of reasons. Normally, because we know the 7 is a diminished chord, we would expect our 7 to look like that. But they went ahead and substituted that 7 chord for a minor chord, and that 11 is in the melody. So what makes this nice is because the melody line is going like this. And that's what's happening in the move itself. So we've got E and B, D, A, then the A in the bass, C sharp, G, then D and A in the bass, and then C and F. Now, here's what happens before that. Let me see. I have decided to follow. Here it is right here. Jesus. That's how he moves it. So what's nice about this is he's directly following the melody that whole time he's in the move. Now, that was really simple, but he made it real pretty right after. Let me play that whole section. And then he does this. And then he changes keys. Now we're in G flat. So let me go back right after the thing. But as you can see, that's really nice. The voice leading, the everything just led right into everything else. And off the 6th chord, here we go. I want to add this in this video real quick. There we go. So that move itself it's on a 6, as you can see. And what he did, this is not the 5. This is the 7th of the chord. If we spread out, you see that C is the 7th. So we're holding that D in the bass, and then he's hitting the rest of the chord. He jumps from that and hits the rest of the chord, and then in the right hand, he's putting the rest, everything else, just filling it out. He's got his 11 up here being highlighted. So he jumps and he's kind of suspending because he wants to go here. And then to go there, this is really the 2 chord. It's a ninth on the 2. See that? So it's our 2, but it's a secondary dominant because he made it major instead of it being minor. We're going to get there, but he made the 2 major. So he went. And then here's our 9th in the chord. Yeah, so all of it's there. And then he makes it, you can either say this is the minor 4, and it's the minor 6th. Normally when we're playing chords, we have really it's supposed to be majors in this key, but he borrowed a minor chord, and then he added the 6th to the chord. We don't do that often, and it looks exactly like a diminished chord, but the bass note here even though we could say this is an inversion. So either we're calling it a 2 diminished, but it works much nicer to call it a minor 6 chord. And I'll probably talk about some minor 6 chords later on. And then he went to the first inversion 1 chord. So let's hit that one more time. And all of that was following the melody. Just a beautiful move in F. Now, let me see. I want to throw this into a couple of songs. Let me see. Since we're in F, how about see, I had to change it a little bit to fit in my circumstance, but I didn't. Something like that. Something simple like that. Let me see. I often use anointing. Sorry. And that's how I went straight to the minor chord, the 2 minor. So let me do that one more time. Something like that. So that was me putting it in a couple of songs, but as you can see, I threw it right in on my 736, and it was a real nice open voicing. I tried to follow the melody a little bit, and as you see, even if you put something, you learn a move, but even if you learn it verbatim, you may have to switch it up just a hair to fit it in your new surroundings. Sometimes you won't, sometimes you will, but if you do switch it up, that's even to your benefit because it really shows you that you have an understanding of the move, of the placement. Sometimes you just can't plug and play. You have to fit it in the circumstance. You might have to stretch it, you might have to shrink it, something like that. But that is going to give you more creative avenues to use it more freely as you need to use it. So it's just going to help your thinking process, your thought process for um, creating your own moves based on things that you've learned from other people. As always, if you like this content, like and subscribe to this channel. Comment, let me know how you can use this 736. And if you're looking for lessons or other comments, you can email me at jadaonpiano@gmail.com. And have a blessed day and happy practicing.